Good morning, everybody. So yesterday we discussed properties of different integration and all the 7 markers we did, and as well as limit as a sum we did, which is not there in the syllabus. Now we will discuss 2 markers from the same chapter, definite integration, 2 markers using reduction formula. We will go for 2 markers. Before going for 2 markers, you should know the formula of reduction formula in indefinite integration. Means integral of 0 to pi by 2 sin power nx dx I need to find. So for this I know the integral of sin power nx dx, then I can apply the limits easily. If you remember the formula, directly write down. Those who do not remember, solve it again. So I am going to solve it. I is equal to integral of 0 to pi sin power nx dx. So how I solved it? Indefinite integration. Same procedure. So sin power n minus 1x into sin x I wrote. Sin power n minus 1x into sin x I wrote there. So now fx into gx. This is fx. This is gx. Fx gx formula we used it there. Use that. So fx into means sin power n minus 1x into integral of gx, integral of sin x minus cos x minus integral of f dash x. So between the limits 0 to pi by 2 as it is here. Next, integral of f dash x, derivative of sin power n minus 1 into sin power n minus 1 minus 1 n minus 2x into inner derivative of sin x is cos x into integral of sin x is minus cos x. So minus of minus I am making it as plus. I am writing it as cos square x dx. Between the limits 0 to pi by 2 as it is. And this is equal to, if I apply the limits, sin 90 into cos 90 is 0. So minus lower limit even if you apply, sin 0 is 0 into cos 0 is 1. So anyhow this whole part is 0 I want to say. And left out here is n minus 1 I can write outside 0 to pi by 2. This is sin power n minus 2x into cos square x is 1 minus sin square x I can again write dx. Now if I open the bracket here, n minus 1 into integral of 0 to pi by 2, I will write one more step otherwise, sin power n minus 2x into 1, sin power n minus 2x minus, this is minus, plus into minus, sin power n minus 2 into sin square, sin power nx. This n minus 1 belongs to both, so I am writing here also, 0 to pi by 2, sin power nx dx. Sin power nx dx. Now, this is in, this is n minus 1 actually. This is in minus 2. So what I want to say is, n minus 1 into this is in minus 2. And this is in, I will bring on this side. Already in is there here. In is there here. I am bringing on to this side means plus n minus 1 into in. Now take in common. Becomes 1 cancel. N into in equal to n minus 1 into in minus 2. N minus 1 into in minus 2. Now bring n to this side. Becomes by n. So in equal to n minus 1 by in minus 2. Now if I go for reduction of this again, what happens? So final formula now remember, in equal to n minus 1 by n into in minus 2. This time n is n minus 2. So n minus 2 minus 1, n minus 3 by n minus 2. Again, n minus 5 by n minus 4. So like that you will get, and so on till if it depends on n is even or n is odd. It depends on n is even or odd. If n is even, you will get 1 by 2 in the last. If n is even, you will get 1 by 2 in the last. If n is even, you will get 1 by 2 in the last. And if n is odd, if n is even, you will get 1 by 2. So automatically into pi by 2. And then if n is odd, if n is odd, same you will get n minus 1 by n into n minus 3 by n minus 2 into and so on till 2 by 3. Till 2 by 3 into I naught. Actually this is into I1. I1 I am writing it as pi by 2 because directly I am substituting. This is I naught, this is I1. So directly I am substituting like that. If it is n is even, finally I will get even. This is suffix is even. This is already n minus 2. So even means this is suffix is even, I naught you will get. I naught means pi by 2. Why I naught is pi by 2? Sin power 0. Sin power 0 is 1x. Integral of 1 dx is x. Between the limit 0 to pi by 2. So upper limit pi by 2 minus 0, pi by 2 you will get. Like this. If n is even, you will get 1 by 2 is the last term into that I naught. I naught is pi by 2 here. And here, if n is odd, what happens? If n is odd, what happens? Last term is 2 by 3 you will get. After 2 by 3, I1 you will get. I1 means sin power 1x is cos x minus cos x. Integral of sin x is minus cos x. Between the limit 0 to pi by 2. So 0 to pi by 2 is cos pi by 2 0 minus cos 0 1. Minus of that is plus 1. So into 1 you will get. So that's it. So if n is odd you will get 2 by 3 into 1. If n is even you will get 1 by 2 into pi by 2. For remembering this I will tell you simple method. If he is asking integral of 0 to pi by 2, integral of 0 to pi by 2, no need to by heart the formula, simply start from n minus 1 by n and then subtract 2 from each. You write last term, like integral of 0 to pi by 2 is sin power 7x dx if he is asking. We don't know how much this is. Now, sin power n is here 7. 7 minus 1, 6 by 7 into, now subtract 2 from each numerator and denominator. You will automatically get 4 by 5 into 3 by, subtract 2 by 3. If you are getting 2 by 3, leave it like that because n is odd, observe. No need to check odd even. Simply you do n minus 1 by n, then do 2 subtractions from numerator and denominator. If you will get 2 by 3, leave it like that. Like if the same sum is given like this, 0 to pi by 2 sin power 8x, then what do you do? 8 minus 1, 7 by 8 into 2 subtraction. So 5 by 6 into 2 subtraction, 3 by 4. 2 subtraction, always you will get 1 by 2. Whenever you will get 1 by 2, keep pi by 2. Whenever you will get 2 by 3, leave it like that. Whenever you will get 1 by 2, keep pi by 2. That is only the answer. Simplify if you want. So by simplification you will get like, if anything gets cancelled, cancel. Otherwise, you just multiply whatever may be the values, you will get that. 3 2 you can cancel. So it becomes 7 by 35 pi by 35 pi by 8 to the 16, 16 to the 32, 32 into 2, 32 into 2 is 64, 64 4 ja 256. Like this, you can write. Here also you can simplify. 3 2 ja. So 4 2 ja 8, 8 2 ja 16 by 34. Like this you can find the value very simply. That's why it is for 2 marks. Just write down the formula, then write down this. Like this, you can find the reduction formula. And one more thing I want to tell you, sin power 0 to pi by 2 sin power nx is same as that of 0 to pi by 2 cos power nx. How? The same concept again. 0 to a fx dx equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. 0 to a fx dx equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Means integral of 0 to pi by 2 sin of pi by 2 minus x power n. So as usual sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. So this becomes integral of 0 to pi by 2 sin 90 minus theta is cos theta, cos power nx dx. So what I want to say is integral of 0 to pi by 2 sin power nx or cos power nx. Formula is same, doesn't change. As it is you will get. No change. Even if it is sin power nx or cos power nx. Means if I am asking instead of sin power 7x, cos power 7x also same answer. Like sin power 8x, cos power 8x also same. Because both are equal. Integral of 0 to fx dx equal to integral of 0 to f of a minus x dx. So sin power nx integration equal to cos power nx integration in definite integration between 0 to pi by 2, between the limits 0 to pi by 2. We'll continue in the next class. Now, same reduction formula, we did cos and sin, then integral of im comma n equal to integral of 0 to pi by 2 sin power mx into cos power nx. We did indefinite integration. How to find the reduction formula for this? You can use that formula and then apply the limits, or you can solve as usual. I am going to solve as usual. So, how to solve? So this is integral of 0 to pi by 2 sin power mx as it is, I will write. But cos power nx, how I wrote in the indefinite integration? Cos power n minus 1x into cos x dx. Why? Because I can take this whole as gx and this as fx, remaining part as gx. Or write this as sin power m minus 1 into sin x, then take that as gx and sin power m minus 1 as fx. Two ways of doing. Both we did in indefinite integration. So same property I am applying here. Fx into means cos power n minus 1x into integral of gx. So integral of 0 to pi by 2, integral of 0 to pi by 2 sin power mx into cos x dx plus minus integral of 0 to pi by 2 derivative of cos power n minus 1x, n minus 1 into cos power n minus 1 minus 1 n minus 2x into integral derivative of cos x is minus sin x, so let us into sin x. Next, integral of gx means 0 to pi by 2 sin power mx into cos x dx. Now, if I find this integral of sin power mx into cos x dx, what do I get? I can take this is t, this is dt automatically. If I take sin x equal to t only in this part, not in all, sin x equal to t in this, what do I get? Derivative of sin x is cos x. So cos x dx equal to dt. So this whole becomes dt. Now this is t power m plus 1 by m plus 1. So cos power n minus 1x into cos power n minus 1x into this is t power m plus 1 means sin power m plus 1x by m plus 1 between the limits 0 to pi by 2. Between the limits 0 to pi by 2 my plus sin power n minus 1 into integral of 0 to pi by 2 cos power n minus 2 x into sin x into this part is sin power mx means sin power m plus 1 by m plus 1 already just now only we did m plus 1x by m plus 1. This part integration just now only we did. Taking this is t and this is t power m plus 1 by m plus 1 dx. So this is sin power m into sin square I can write because this is m plus 1, this is again sin. So I can write sin power mx into sin square x. And applying limits here, cos 90 is 0, upper limit is 0, minus lower limit if I apply, sin 0 0. So anyhow total part, this part is 0 as usually, and plus this part is n minus 1 by m plus 1, this m plus 1 I am writing outside, integral of 0 to pi by 2, integral of 0 to pi by 2, this is cos power n minus 2x into cos power n minus 2x into sin power mx into sin square x I will write as 1 minus cos square x. Sin square x I will write as 1 minus cos square x dx. 1 minus cos square x dx. Now, if I open the brackets from here, what happens? Now, if I open the brackets, what happens to equation? So, Imn equal to, what I am getting? Imn equal to 0 plus, this is limit next, n minus 1 by m plus 1 into integral of 0 to pi by part. This into 1 means you will get cos power n minus 2x into sin power mx as it is. Sin power mx as it is. Minus again n minus 1 by m plus 1 into integral of cos power n minus 2 into cos square becomes cos power nx base equal power invariant, and this is sin power mx. So 0 to pi by 2 sin power mx into cos power nx dx. 0 to pi by 2. So this is nothing but imn again. So I will bring this minus to this side, becomes plus. So the equation becomes imn plus n minus 1 by m plus 1 into imn equal to this side n minus 1 by m plus 1 into this is in minus 2m. So im comma n minus 2. im comma n minus 2. m comma n minus 2. So this is the final equation we got. By simplifying this part, m plus 1 is LCM. If I take m plus 1 LCM and imn common, left out here is m plus 1 plus n minus 1 equal to here as it is n minus 1 by m plus 1 into im comma n minus 2. im comma n minus 2. Now 1 cancel. m plus 1 cancels on both sides and bringing m plus n to the side. So final result is imn equal to n minus 1 by m plus n, n minus 1 by m plus n into im minus im comma m comma n minus 2. im comma n minus 2. If you reduce again, this time n is n minus 2. So n minus 2 minus 1, n minus 3. So n minus 1 by m plus n into, if I reduce this part again using the same formula, in place of mn if I write m comma n minus 2, this becomes n minus 2 minus 1. So n minus 3 by m plus n minus 2, m plus n minus 2, this plus this I am getting. So same m plus n minus 2, and if I reduce further, then it becomes n minus 5 by m plus n minus 2, and so on till you will get im comma 0 or im comma n. So if you reduce and so on like this, you will get im comma 0 or im comma 1 like that, equal to im or im comma 0. So if it is im, you have to reduce the sign like. So last one is you need to reduce the sign again. That is what I want to say. So we will do, while doing the sums we will come to know what happens. And here there are three cases: n is even, n is odd. Like m is even, m is odd. So like that there are different cases again. Like what we did in reduction formula of the sign. In sign, if n is odd, you are getting 5 by 2, n is even, you are getting 2 by 3, like that you got. Same applicable here. N is even, 1 by 2 into 5 by 2 you got. N is odd, you got 2 by 3 and so on like that. Same here also. There are different cases. After getting im is nothing but sign condition. So after getting sign condition, you lose the sign condition. You lose the sign condition. If you do 1, 2 sums, then you can understand this. And final formula of this. Now, finally, you will get sin power mx into cos power nx equal to n minus 1 by m plus n minus 3 by m plus n minus 2 and so on till 1 by m plus 1 if n is odd. If n is odd and not equal to 1. For all these cases, n is not equal to 1. If n equal to 1, that is 1 by m plus 1 simply. Because derivative of sin x becomes cos x, directly f dash x by fx. Sorry, f of x whole power n into f dash x, f of x whole power n plus 1 by n plus 1. And coming to here, n minus 1 by m plus n into n minus 3 by m plus n minus 2 and so on till 1 by m plus 2. After this, if you observe, this is sign formula. Means whenever m is even, whenever n is even and m is odd. Forget about m. N is even. Whenever n is even, n odd means this is, you stop at 1 by m plus 1. If n is even, then sine power starts. So we will apply the sine power rule. Like here also, after 1 by m plus 2, if n is even, whenever n is even, I told you, m is even, then you will get pi by 2 as usually, because sine power you are doing. Here also, sine power you are doing. If m is odd, automatically in sine power what you get? 2 by 3. So same concept applicable. Now we will do 2-3 sums, then you can understand. We will do the 2 marker sums using these 2 reduction formulae. No need to by heart this formulae. You just apply the logic, observe the logic. Cos power, n means cos power minus 1 reducing, and denominator is sum of the 2 reducing by 2. Everything numerator denominator is reduced by 2. So if you remember like that, you can remember easily. And after getting 1 by m plus 1, you can stop. If you are getting 1 by m plus 2, then apply sine rule there. So we will do 2 sums, 2-3 sums. If you do, you can automatically understand that very easily. These are for, actually proofs are not there for this year, only 2 markers. So we will do simply 2 markers just by heart the formula. If you can, otherwise no need to by heart also. I will tell you the trick what I told. Subtract 2 from numerator and denominator. Simple trick. Now coming to the exercise 7c. First sum, integral of 0 to pi by 2 sin power 10x dx. How to? So this is sin power nx formula. If you remember the formula of sin power nx, you write down, no problem. Integral of 0 to pi by 2 sin power nx dx. If you don't remember, I told you this is just n minus 1 by n. Then reduce 2 from the numerator and denominator, that's it. N minus, if you subtract 2 from n minus 1, becomes n minus 3 by n minus 2 and so on. So apply the same formula here. So what do you get? 10 minus 1, 9 by 10 into, reduce 2 from numerator and denominator as usually. So what is 2 from numerator if I reduce? 7 by 8 into 2 from the numerator 5, 2 from the denominator becomes 6. 2 from the numerator, 2 from the denominator. Next, 1 by 2. Whenever you get 1 by 2, keep pi by 2. Whenever you get 2 by 3, leave it like that, I told. Only 2 cases. One is 1 by 2, other is 2 by 3. Depends on n is even or odd. If n is even, you will get 1 by 2. No need to remember even odd also. Simple logic. If you are getting 1 by 2, keep pi by 2. If you are getting 2 by 3, leave it like that. That's it. Simple logic. No need to by heart any formula. Just apply the logic. 3 2s are 6. 5 2s are 10. Then simplify. 9 into 7. 63 pi. By. Multiply all the 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. So 5, 1, 2. So 2 into 8, 16, 16, 2 ja. 32, 32, 2 ja, 64, 64, 2 ja, 128, 128 into 4, 5, 1. So 63 pi by 512. 63 pi by 512, 512. This is how simple we can do the 2 marker. Just logic, no need of formula also. Write n minus 1 in the numerator, n in the denominator, then reduce 2 from both numerator and denominator. So if it is 1 by 2, keep pi by 2. If it is 2 by 3, leave it like that. So whenever n is even, you will get 1 by 2. Whenever n is odd, you will get 2 by 3. That's it. If you want to write in the formula, write down right. If n is 1 by 2 into pi by 2, if n is even, or 2 by 3, if n is odd. That's it. So after writing here, you can write the formula. Simple as if it is 10, you are getting even. So that is even means even formula is that, because you are getting 1 by 2 into pi by 2. Simple. So like that you can remember this simply. Next, same, second sum, integral of 0 to pi by 2 cos power 11x dx. cos power 11x dx. Same concept. Integral of 0 to pi by 2 sin and cos one and same I told, because f of a minus x sin 90 minus theta cos theta only. So if you learn one formula, that will same for cos also. Cos power mx dx also same. So I just changed this. I did not change this also. So coming to here again, cos power 11x. So 11 minus 1, 10 by 11. 10 by 11. Now reduce 2. So what do you get? 8 by 9. Reduce 2 again. 6 by 7. Reduce 2 again. 4 by 5. Reduce 2 again. 2 by 3. If you are getting 2 by 3, leave it like that. If n is odd, 2 by 3. Here n is odd or not? You got 2 by 3. Simple logic. Now simplify. 3 2 jar. Any more cancellation? If you can, you do it. Yes. 5 2 jar 10. Any more? I don't think so. Further. So now all the multiples of 2, just multiply. 1 2 3 5 plus 3 8. 8 means 256. By this is 8 to the 16. 16 to the 32. 32 into 2. 64. 64 into 4. 256. By 11 into 9 into 7 multiply. 693. So this is how you can solve. Now, next sum. Integral of 0 to pi by 2 sin power 4x into cos power 4x dx. Sin power 4x into cos power 4x dx. Just now only we discussed integral of 0 to pi by 2 sin power mx into cos power nx. Sin power nx into cos power nx. So what is the formula we got? N minus 1 by means cos power minus 1 by sum of the two items. No need to by heart at all. Simple trick is just this minus 1 by sum of the two. Then subtract 2 from the numerator and denominator. So n minus 3 by m plus n minus 2 into n minus 5 by m plus n minus 4 and so on. Okay. And so on. 1 by m plus 1. If you get, you leave it like that. I told you. Means here n is odd. If n is odd. If n is odd. If n is even, then there are two cases. What are they? N minus 1 by m plus n into n minus 3 by m plus n minus 2 and so on. Till 1 by m plus 2 you will get. 1 by m plus 2. Then you start doing for sign. How we did? M minus 1 by m into reduce 2 from numerator and denominator. 1 by 2 into pi by 2 and 2 by 3. If it is 1 by 2, write pi by 2. Otherwise 2 by 3. That's it. So only two cases. So these are the three cases if you have sin power m into cos power nx. If you don't remember formula also, forget about that. Simply write down, because you have 2 marks only. So 1 mark for formula, 1 mark for sum. You will get at least 1 mark if you don't remember formula. This is 4 minus 1. How much? 3. By sum of the two I told. 4 plus 4. How much? 8. Into reduce 2 I told. 3 minus 2. How much? 1. By 8. 1 by 8 minus 2, how much I got? 1 by 6. So, if it is 1 by 6 means this plus 2, 1 by m plus 2, you will get. Then you go for sin I told. If it is 1 by m plus 1, when do you get a 1 by m plus 1? N is even. Here n is, n is odd, you will get 1 by m plus 1. Here n is even. If n is even, there are two cases. 1 by 2 into pi by 2, 2 by 3 depends on the sign. So, coming to the sign here. So, what is the sign power? 4 you have. So, 4 minus 1 again. So, 3 by 4. Into again reduce 2. 3 minus this 1 by 2. If you are getting 1 by 2, keep pi by 2 I told. So, getting 1 by 2, keep pi by 2 I told. Now, if cancels, simplify, otherwise leave it like this. 3 3 cancel and take care about calculation. 3 pi by. This is 1 2 3 6 plus 3 9 5 1. Next one. One more we will do. Sin cube x into cos power 6x. This time I am taking m is odd. Previous like I took m is even. M is even means I got 1 by 2 into pi by 2. Now I took m is 3. So I need to get 2 by 3. Observe. Same. First concept is cos power minus 1. So 6 minus 1 5. By sum of the two I told 6 plus 3 9 into 3 by 5 by 9 into this is reduced to, so 3 by 9 minus 2 7 into reduced to, so how much you will get? 1 by 5. So you will get 1 by m plus 2 always observe, I told. So this is always last term is 1 by m plus 2 here in these two cases. So 1 by 3 plus 2 5 only. Now go for sin I told. So sin power 3 you have 3 minus 1 2 by 3. So this is only the answer. So simplify 3 3 cancels. Any more 5 5 cancels. So left out is 2 by 63. We got 2 by 3 limit like that. If you get 1 by 2 keep 5 by 2 I told. Go on. If the same sum is given for 0 to pi instead of pi by 2, how to do? 0 to pi instead of pi by 2, how to do? We did formula only for pi by 2. See, if it is 0 to pi, you apply the property. So what is the property I told? 0 to 2a. So I can write 2 into pi by 2. 2 into pi by 2 sin cube x into cos power 6x dx. Now this becomes 0 to 2a fx dx. F of 2a minus x we will get. We will find. Then sin cube of pi minus x. Sin 180 minus theta sin theta. Cube is sin cube x only. But cos 180 minus theta minus cos theta. Power 6 is cos power 6 only. So f of 2a minus x equal to we are getting f of x. Means this is equal to 2 into 0 to a fx dx. 2 into 0 to a fx dx. 2 into 0 to pi. 0 to a is pi by 2. Fx dx means sin cube x into cos power 6x dx. Cos power 6x dx means same answer into 2 extra. Same answer into 2 extra. So it becomes 4 by 60. Same for see observe if instead of pi by 2 is giving pi. We'll do like 0 to 2a formula. If it is 2 pi, again same 0 to 2a formula will apply. 2 comes here it becomes pi. Again 0 to pi formula, 0 to 2a formula, pi means 2 into pi by 2 will do. Then you will get 0 to 2 pi answer also. So like this, basic is 0 to pi by 2. So you convert into that basic formula, if it is pi to pi like that, then automatically you will get 0 to pi by 2 value. So, if it is 0 to pi, then the answer is 4 by 60. If 0 to pi by 2, 2 by 60. Simple logic. So, like this, we can continue. We will continue in the next.